months ago, my sister disappeared. I refuse to believe she's dead. The police have stopped searching for a body, so I'm on my way to a detective's office to search for her myself.
Please help!
Are you okay? You ruined my souffle. Someone better be dead.
They have the opposite problem.
Come on. What happened? Did your sister's behaviour change at any point before the event happened?
Well, from Christmas to late March, she was as she'd always been. We were hugging and... Well, she was all I'd ever wanted in a sister. She was the best sister I could have asked for. We could have been best friends. We used to hug and climb trees and eat breakfast together, and we had a cat called Bango. We used to play with her together and... yeah.
When did your sister's behaviour start to change?
About April.
Okay then, can you tell me how she changed?
Well, we started to argue about stupid little things, like we were siblings, so we always bickered, but she seemed to always be in a bad mood, and she'd snatch the remote and slam her door, and it wasn't usually like this. That's when I first noticed the change.
Were there any events that stood out to you about your sister's behaviour?
She came home late one night. Well, she came home late a lot. She started hanging out with a different group of friends. She used to sneak out and go down the road to this bar called the Ballroom, and of course there was that night where she didn't come home. She snuck out and I caught her, and she told me not to tell. And then in the morning I waited for her to come back and she didn't, and she wasn't there. So I told Mum. We phoned the police. They told me she was murdered at 2 o'clock in the morning. That was the last time I saw her.
Did they know how your sister was murdered?
They say she was pushed.
What makes you think your sister is still alive?
They never found a body.
Okay then. Where did you say she was murdered?
Like Fernley Down.
Okay then. That's our first stop then. How did she get into this mess? The report I read on the incident said that it had been stormy that night and that the dam was overflowing. Her body was probably washed away. Sorry.
If her body was washed away.
So, what did the forensic teams find here?
They suggested that she was pushed off and that her neck snapped when she hit the water. Probably died instantly. Yeah, her blood was scraped along here.
I'm very sorry. But we're going to solve this. I'm going to take the files back home. I'm going to look through them. There has to be a catch. We will solve this.
But I just don't know what she's done to deserve this.
I don't either. That's what we're here to find out. This poor young girl. Wait a second.
orchestrated my own death so that I could disappear. I killed her because she found me.
Now it's becoming clear to me. How could have I been so blind? My biggest mistake was thinking that Amelia was happy. All this time I was under the illusion that she was a happy teenager, that I never thought about her emotions and what she felt. She faked her death because she wasn't happy. The police raided her phone and found several messages in regards to a huge gambling debt. As I approached the courtroom where Amelia will be sentenced for murder, I realised that everyone within this case has become a victim, including me.